Welcome to the Venue Industry News, brought to you weekly by Australian Leisure Management. I'm your host, Chantal Broderick. Here are the top stories making headlines for Thursday, August 20, 2026. Fremantle sets AFL attendance record. Questions grow over Hobart Stadium costs as procurement continues. Eden Park advances West Stand redevelopment. Crowds flock to the landmark 150th Ekka. Padel Invitational success at Sydney Opera House. Roger Field named Strategic Advisor for Singapore's Triangle Group. Ticketmaster extends Australian Grand Prix Corporation partnership. Ticketek owner TEG raises $100 million from lenders. And Wyndham City Council cancels Western United Stadium deal. All of those stories and more coming up in today's show. The Venue Industry News is brought to you by Australian Leisure Management and proudly supported by Sydney's Accor Stadium. To find out more, visit accorstadium.com.au. Fremantle has become the first club in AFL history to attract crowds of more than 50,000 to 9 consecutive home and away matches in a single season, completing a record-breaking year for the club at Optus Stadium. An official crowd of 55,010 attended the Dockers Friday night match against Adelaide, extending a run of 50,000 plus attendances at every Fremantle home game since round 9. The achievement surpasses the previous AFL record of 8 consecutive 50,000 plus home crowds established by West Coast during its 2018 premiership season. With early earthworks underway at Hobart's Macquarie Point and procurement underway, fresh questions are being raised over the cost of the new Hobart AFL Stadium, with the Tasmanian government refusing to release updated construction estimates despite a parliamentary request, and scrutiny intensifying over whether the project can remain within its agreed funding limits. Auckland's Eden Park is progressing the redevelopment of its West Stand, with construction underway on a project intended to improve spectator movement, increase event capacity, and expand hospitality opportunities at New Zealand's National Stadium. The redevelopment of the Lower West Stand forms part of a continuing investment in the 50,000 capacity venue and its longer-term Eden Park 2.1 vision, which proposes the staged modernisation of the stadium rather than construction of a replacement venue. Queensland's biggest annual celebration has delivered a blockbuster finale, with the 150th Royal Queensland Show attracting more than 420,000 people across 9 days. The show, which ended on Sunday night in Brisbane, has for a century and a half brought together the best of Queensland, from the country to the city, celebrating agriculture, produce, innovation, entertainment and animals, while creating cherished memories for generations of families. Live entertainment and investment company Triangle Group has raised $15 million in fresh capital and appointed former Live Nation Asia Pacific President Roger Field as a strategic advisor. Based in Singapore and originally founded as Creation Collective by Greg Hargrave and Zaram Basha, Triangle aims to build relationships with both artists and consumers and manages all aspects of live touring and festivals, including the financial risk of owning a tour or festival. The AFL is bringing back its Kids Go Free initiative for the final round of the 2026 Toyota AFL Premiership season, providing free entry for children to round 24 matches played at the GMHBA Stadium, MCG and Marvel Stadium. The initiative continues the AFL's focus on making attendance more affordable for families and encouraging younger supporters to experience live football, with children aged 14 and under able to access eligible tickets for Victorian matches during the final home and away round. Celebrities, community paddle players, international paddle stars and fans came together at the Sydney Opera House last weekend to celebrate one of the world's fastest growing sports. An example of how a paddle court can enhance venues and landmarks as a driver of the visitor economy. The Padel Invitational transformed the northern Broadwalk of the Sydney Opera House into an elite sporting arena. Ticketmaster Australia and the Australian Grand Prix Corporation have revealed the continuation of their long-standing partnership with a new multi-year deal. The renewed partnership builds on a multi-year relationship between the two organisations and follows a period of record-breaking demand for Formula One, which has become one of the country's most sought-after events. The $20 million restoration and renewal of Launceston's historic Albert Hall has received international recognition, with the project winning a prestigious 2026 International Architecture Award, presented by the Chicago Athenaeum Museum of Architecture and Design and the European Centre for Architecture, Art Design and Urban Studies. Wagga Wagga City Council's commitment to creating opportunities for young people has been recently spotlighted, with 7 Year 10 students gaining hands-on industry experience through work experience placements at the Wagga Wagga Civic Theatre. This commitment was also recognised with the Civic Theatre's traineeship being nominated for a Leo Kelly OAM Arts and Culture Award at the recent 2026 Local Government Week Awards. The initiative also won the National Impact Award in 2025, presented in Darwin at the National Apex Conference. Australia's audiovisual and integrated technology sector will converge at ICC Sydney from the 2nd to the 4th of September, when Integrate 2026 returns with an expanded exhibition, conference and education program designed to highlight the technologies shaping the future of the industry. Integrate will bring together audiovisual professionals, systems integrators, consultants, IT leaders, manufacturers, distributors and end users to explore the latest advances in audio-visual unified communications, broadcast digital signage, control systems, live events and emerging technologies. Ticketek Entertainment Group has reportedly secured $100 million in additional funding from its lenders, as recently appointed Chief Executive Cameron Hoy seeks to strengthen the business following the loss of several major Australian ticketing contracts. The funding, first reported by the Australian Financial Review, is understood to have been provided as super senior debt by TEG's existing lenders, which were already owed around $1 billion. The capital injection comes after discussions involving TEG's lenders and majority owner, USA-based private equity group Silver Lake, although Silver Lake reportedly did not contribute new equity to the funding round. A new bar is to open at the Australian Music Vault from the 1st of October 2026, located at Arts Centre Melbourne in the heart of Melbourne's art precinct, offering the rare opportunity to enjoy a beverage while immersed in a free exhibition space dedicated to Australia's contemporary music history. The bar will serve beer, wine, ready-to-serve cocktails, non-alcoholic options and bar snacks from 4 p.m. till late and during matinees, giving visitors, theatre-goers and music fans a place to stop before or after performances at nearby venues. Wellington, New Zealand's major events portfolio for the 2025-26 financial year saw an array of high-profile one-off events, inaugural festivals, and annual favourites deliver more than $60 million in visitor spend, marking a $4 million increase on the previous year and attracting almost 500,000 attendees to the region. Stadiums Queensland has become a member of the Green Building Council of Australia, reaffirming its commitment to its environmental, social and governance framework and action plan. The Green Building Council drives the adoption of sustainable practices and is also responsible for the Green Star Built, Performance and Communities certification. Following Western United FC having had its A-League's participation agreement cancelled, Wyndham City Council has advised that it has terminated the agreement with the Western Melbourne Group to develop the Wyndham Stadium precinct. The proposed 15,000 capacity stadium in Melbourne's west, which has remained in development for more than 5 years, now faces an uncertain future following the loss of its intended A-League's tenant. 2 key clean managers have returned from England after having worked at some of the world's biggest sports and entertainment events as part of the company's innovative international leadership exchange program established in partnership with Clean Event UK. The program enables 2 key clean team members to travel to England each year to develop and expand their industry knowledge before 2 Clean Event UK staff head to Australia where they'll gain valuable insights working at major key clean event sites. Sports, media and venue technology business Adrenaline Group has launched a platform designed to enable brands to reach audiences watching live sport in pubs, clubs and hospitality venues across Australia. The initiative extends Adrenaline's growing presence in the live sport and hospitality market, where the Sydney-based company provides sports broadcast distribution and large format LED and vision technology to venues. Construction of Canberra's new Lyric Theatre has reached a significant milestone, with foundation works nearing completion and the building beginning to emerge above ground. Once complete, the 2,000-seat theatre will allow Canberra to host major national and international musicals, ballet, opera and touring productions that currently cannot be accommodated in the ACT. Western Sydney's powerhouse Parramatta Museum will open to the public on the 7th of November 2026 with 5 landmark exhibitions. More than 3,000 objects, including over 1,600 from the Powerhouse collection, will showcase Australian and global innovations of science, technology, engineering and design on an unprecedented scale. Thank you for joining me for this week's episode of the Venue Industry News. To read the full stories featured today, head to ozleisure.com.au. You can listen and subscribe to the Venue Industry News on Spotify, Apple Podcasts and YouTube. Just search Venue Industry News and hit follow or subscribe. If you've got news to share or if you'd like to comment on any of today's stories, leave us a comment below or email us at leisure@ozleisure.com.au. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next week.